Welcome back to Generous. This is Zach from Gin and Sofa. I'm here with Mike.
Yo.
And Chris Tiago. Nice. We're here to talk about the second half of the sitcom bracket that hopefully you guys have responded to our request, but
responded to her.
Yeah, if not, go back, listen to the first half of the episode, and then come back and listen to this episode and see who the winner is.
Second half, stop this now and start the first half. But no, we had a good time this time. We talked about some classic bathroom shenanigans and
finished off the later rounds of the sitcom bracket.
That's right. So sit back,
relax,
enjoy the ride, plug in. Wink.
So the craziest thing happened. I couldn't believe this actually happened, but was the first person to ever recognize one of us outside of Gin and outside of this room.
Yeah. For Gin and Sofa.
Yeah, for Gin and Sofa happened.
Yeah, he put it in the group chat. We were like,
does it make you feel like we made it?
I mean, I thought it, on one hand, like, I'm the worst person to approach and be like,
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's the one guy you probably
I like how we both agreed with that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't approach Chris either.
Yeah. Well, that's just me knowing him and knowing his response.
Yeah, I shut down very quickly, but it was very...
I can like when you said it and you said like you like immediately said anxiety went through the roof, and I was like, I can just imagine this like, hi, are you on a podcast? And you were like, yes.
Oh my
god.
And
walked away.
Oh my god, I am.
Ran. Just ran.
Yes. Just goes to the bathroom, texts us.
Yeah. So someone noticed you.
Someone recognized this from like, social media, I guess.
Social media.
Like,
where were you
interacting with us? Sad Summer Festival.
Oh, you went to that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Down in Portsmouth.
96X.
I didn't go to that.
It was Journeys, I think, was putting it on. Maybe 96X probably also helped get it. Yeah.
Shoes.
But Journeys or whatever, Sad Summer Fest. I gotta tell you, it was a good show. It was some stuff that I really liked. But getting recognized.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it because it was someone that like I didn't know.
Right.
And
I figured it would have been like one of our friends, and then you were like, no, it was like literally somebody
I didn't know at all.
We didn't know, and I was like, weird.
I mean,
I just wanted to bring that up. I think that's cool.
Yeah,
like,
cool.
DM us, let us know ideas, and like,
if you see us, fucking find us.
Yeah, give us an idea for an episode.
Let us know you
find Chris and then point him out, and then watch him run away.
I'll say this. If you were listening, I guess. Well, you'd have. This is weird because you have to listen to answer this question.
Yeah.
But like you're saying, DM us. Maybe like it'd be great to say like DM us. Tell us why you don't listen. What?
Why do you only interact?
Why do you only interact on the Instagram, but like you don't listen? But you'd have to hear this to respond to that. So, if you're listening out there, guys, we do want to interact with everybody.
Yeah,
I wonder if she likes like the really bad photoshopped pictures.
Probably.
You think that's what she's
into? My talents are
that's funny,
otherworldly.
I really like the same faces over different shit.
I think honestly that's part of the charm.
That
shit is
sick.
No. Don't get a new picture. Use that one.
It's fine.
It's because we only had one picture of all of us with like a white background to cut out easily.
Yeah.
You notice I changed it up for the South Park one though?
I did see that.
I saw that, yeah.
We were in the snow, so I gave Chris a beanie.
Yeah.
But I had a beard because it was cold out. Yeah. So I was like, let me mix it up.
Thought process.
Other than that, I guess we did one for the 90s playlist one, but that was just because...
I enjoy the Photoshops.
Yeah.
The Photoshops are funny. I do think there is the classic charm of bad Photoshop.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when they try too hard to be good, you're almost like,
you're like, hey.
Okay.
Yeah. You do it the perfect amount of like...
you tried just enough.
Yeah, it's... I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, so, I mean, like, come on, guys.
Interact.
We want to, like, get you involved.
Yeah, I gotta...
Yeah, Mike, you told me earlier you wanted to
Yeah.
speak on something.
You mentioned this outside of the pod, and I was like, "Ooh, what is this? What's coming
So
up?"
I wanted to say this too. It's the same thing you actually brought up, and I was wondering, it's like a lottery. It's the same thing.
Oh, you're gonna ask?
Yeah, go for it. Just weighing in.
All right, so all right, guys. What would you do
Okay.
with $1 million?
So $1 million, that's low.
So in
Wake
1999,
up.
in
I need
1999, $1 million. What would you do?
What was that last part?
And I'm
What would you do?
assuming you want something fun, not like I pay off this debt, do that. You know what I mean? You want like something.
Well, okay, so you paid off your debts.
Yeah,
Now what?
yeah.
This $1 million.
Million.
God, it's not enough.
I think
I think $1 million would be enough.
$1 million is enough for me to give my answer, and that is I would finally buy a G-Wagon.
That's all.
Cold hard cash.
No change in lifestyle, just driving a G-Wagon.
That's all.
No,
I would do.
I would still scrape by. I just
Yeah,
want a
just-
G-Wagon.
But I'm in a G-Wagon. That's what's
There,
fucking
you know
sick.
that song "Still Fly," where he's like, "Can't pay
Yeah.
my rent because all my money's spent." That's how I live my life. You know what I mean?
The pimped out Gucci suit.
Yeah. The second I get $1 million, I'll be like G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
Hey,
That's,
man, this
that's what I
commute-
need right there.
This commute sucks, but I'm in a G-Wagon, so it's cool.
G-Wagon.
Suddenly, the commute is
Is more
Far better.
yeah, far softer in the palate.
Yeah.
I could see that. It's tough because I was thinking my question was more like, you win the lottery, what do you do with it? But that's like 500 million.
Yeah. I'm
A
saying
million,
$1 million. Because I think 500 million is absurd.
absurd.
that's an absurd amount of money.
Yeah,
for you.
so there's that whole thing. What do you do with that much money? Is there anything you wanted to do? Would you
No, I would just
Would
sit
you
on a
put
beach,
money
honestly.
into a sports team? Would you try and make state you own part of Manchester United?
Nope.
I
Nope.
own the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, hang out with my boy Sid.
Yeah.
But I only have $1 million, so let me back that.
Yeah,
up.
Backtrack.
Back it up,
You
bro.
want $1 million on a
Out of your- out of
scratcher,
your
not
book.
like the Mega Millions.
Yeah,
ladder.
exactly. This ain't
yeah.
a Mega Millions.
Yeah.
You're not 1 in 1 trillion
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do? $1 million.
No, I'm thinking. Well, I'm trying to think what's out of my element. Mike, you got an answer? Go, because I'm trying to think.
Do you have one?
I would. I'd for sure pay off all my debts, right?
Yeah. You do the
Oh,
responsible things to begin with.
I
Yeah,
would for sure pay off all my debts. I would.
So now you're down to about $500,000. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think about it. You're kind of You just
Fuck.
eat a chunk of it. You have.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about taxes and stuff too. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Exactly. So what do you do with $5?
Yeah.
That's why $1 million
I think-
isn't enough.
I think I
Yeah.
would still. Well,
Just like,
I do
fuck
think
it.
you
Yeah.
can still retire off
The
of.
G-Wagon.
You literally got 1,000,000. in your
I
bank
would
account.
be a,
after paying for everything.
Yeah.
And setting yourself, you have $1 million to be
Surplus.
frivolous with.
Yeah. Your frivolous
What do you do in your
million.
frivolous purchase?
What is the first frivolous purchase you would make with that $1 million?
finishing my basement
Oh my god.
and
boring.
putting the studio
Boring.
Oh,
in the
Oh,
basement
you put a
with the bathroom connected.
okay.
That way we just
Is
pop
that
out.
your dream? You
Pop
wish,
out.
You wish
Yeah.
this closet here was
Yeah, you want to piss right here, dude.
I just want to piss.
I'm not in your closet, dude.
I would get the sickest mini fridge.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm thinking we could replace this with a mini fridge.
Yeah, you
Oh.
could. You could.
$130 from
Yeah.
Costco.
Yeah.
We need $1 million.
Who needs $1 million?
right there. One fucking fridge.
You know what I mean?
a fridge and a toilet and Mike's set.
I think I'd have my boys over all the time and I'd fucking
Yeah.
record.
I mean, why don't you make this chair like a fucking toilet and just...
Oh,
You
if I'm
gotta
shitting on
It
camera.
was South Park World of Warcraft. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh.
No, I mean...
What
that's
about you?
good.
Have you thought of one?
Well, I was kind of gonna piggyback on Mike, and why just do it your house? You don't want to leave. Why don't you just build a studio?
Yeah,
Oh,
in my
just like
basement.
a standalone.
Yeah.
In my basement because it's
Well, I'm
it's,
saying, what if you built one outside of it? What if you built a barcade? We talk about a lot.
Oh, you'd use it to
Actually,
invest
you're right.
in this
I might
barcade.
do like a brewery / kitchen / podcast.
So I was thinking we went to make a barcade, and have it / sandwiches
Have you been to
All right, Mike's just
Circuit?
Yeah.
but ours is gonna be better.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't really enjoy Circuit.
You don't?
Not really.
You don't like?
I gotta be
barcades?
honest. This
I think
podcast
the
not
only
brought
thing
to
I-
you by
Nah,
Circuit.
bro. it's
I
Circuit.
think
Brought to you by Coop
the
the-
worst thing about Circuit is the food
Barcadia.
and drinks.
Ooh, I like Barcadia.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I don't like paying by the ounce.
No.
I think that's a
I agree.
scam.
But
I
we
agree.
would make cocktails that we make now.
But I think
right?
if we had like our own barcade that was like an actual bar, and you could serve people, and they pay at the bar and they pay for the thing.
yeah, and I think if we had like a little bowling thing
and brewery
and the brewery and a sandwich shop that has sandwiches.
and a studio in the back.
Yes, God, I was getting there, Mike. Why can't I talk about my $1 million? Well, your $1 million would be my $1 million.
He said he would combine his million with your million.
First step is to combine all three of our millions.
Then we actually have $1 million.
That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say like
Taxes.
it's a barcade. One face of it is a sandwich shop. One face of it is a brewery. It's usually in the back because we serve our own beer there.
Yeah,
you know, and then we
100%.
have the drinks that are themed after whatever
Video game,
characters,
yeah.
movie-
Synthwave bands. We have a
synthwave
Carpenter brew.
bands playing.
Synthwave band.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go.
fucking soundtrack that's played at the barcade is only synthwave. It's purely synth or dark wave, maybe some retro wave. I don't know. Mix it up a bit.
Maybe.
some vaporwave. I don't know. Maybe some
vaporwave.
And then in the middle of it, you know, like you remember boot camp where it's like the glass
Oh,
bowl?
like a fishbowl.
Fishbowl studio.
Fishbowl studio.
No
Fishbowl.
one can go in but us, right?
Oh, and we could brew in there and record in
Why
there.
would we brew in the studio?
Because
Mike?
I want the
Bro, you could ask people walking through the like, hey, you want to be on an episode?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, we could be like, yeah, look at this fucking guy, and like we could just shit talk the people walking by.
I think after they
Hey,
listen
listen
to
to our
that,
episodes, dude. You're gonna be on it.
Yeah, we love our fans.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Look at this fucking guy.
look at this
Dark as a
turd.
Frogger, dude. No, I mean, I think the middle would be kind of. It would just be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
you
be
there
tight.
and you just like hang out and talk. And everyone's.
I
just
was
going
thinking in like the back, like, but that's
Yeah, the
better
back
idea. I
or
like
the
the
middle.
He said the
fishbowl
back
idea.
is not good.
the middle. Yeah, no. The back. I think the middle gives you like that like novelty.
Yeah,
One
I've
thing
seen
that Coupe de Ville does, I think that's really cool, is they have that like Airstream, like in the
Yeah,
like
the bar.
yeah,
trailer?
yeah. I feel
It's
like
a
doing
little
that is
mini
also
Airstream,
pretty
like
cool.
the fucking RV looking thing.
the trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they serve beer out of it.
Oh, I'll tell you.
yeah, and you do your duck pin bowling and shit through it. Like that way, you're not like
Oh,
standing through
definitely
there
duck
when you
pin
just want to
bowling.
drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it.
that'd be
We
cool.
gotta do that.
The one thing I really wanted in a house that I like. You ever dream like you have a house and it could be whatever you wanted at it.
Yeah,
Which is if I had $500 million, but
Yeah.
I only have one.
Yeah, 1 mil ain't gonna do it.
I only got one. And I wanted to have like my own personal, hockey rink. You know, like it doesn't have to be massive, but
Yeah.
it could be like maybe
You have a
like
little barn in the back.
Yeah, well, like like it's got like maybe half the size of a rink, and it's just you got
Yeah.
all your equipment there. So if like Chris, you came over, and I'm like, I got a
I
spare.
got some skates for you, dog.
I got a whole get up. You
Yeah.
know, you want to play.
You
I
need a
got goalie
left-handed
equipment for
stick.
like Billy.
I'm gonna check you.
Yeah, put these
Yeah,
pads
come over,
on,
Chris,
It's
I'm
about
gonna
to get
fuck you
fucking
up.
rough, dude. I got goalie pads if Billy wants to come down. I think that would be cool. And I'm like trying to think of a way to orient that into the barcade. No,
I mean,
why
we could
don't
just
they
do.
have-
You could just have a half rink in a barn in the back, and just be like, "Hey, we do skating in the winter."
like, have you seen Mystery Alaska the movie?
No, wait,
Moving
yeah,
on.
that's a snowboarding one,
Why
right?
is
No,
there
it's
not
hockey.
like
Up
in the
in-
same vein as Top Golf? There hasn't been an invention of like like a practice your slap shot. Like you just go and it's
Yeah.
like a simulated like.
That'd be kind of cool.
I did see they're trying to do like a basketball one, which is kind of
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be
I
kind
could
of
see like the basketball game in the arcade. What if you
yeah,
had one that's hockey and you like had to shoot through the net? Like,
yeah, and there's a
corner
goalie
where you
doing
get points.
this.
Yeah,
I would say like I
Yeah.
would probably do like the whole goal and then put like things in
because
the
there's
corner.
a soccer one like that too. Isn't
Yeah,
there?
oh, for sure.
Oh,
do
yeah.
There's
hockey.
football, like the football ones and the soccer
I love
ones.
the football one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of
That
my
one's
favorite
so
arcade
fucking
games.
hard.
Which one? The football one or the soccer
Football
one?
one.
Football one's
I'm not
not
meant to be a
bad.
quarterback, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
It's so
I
fucking
guess
hard.
I'm not meant to
Dude
be.
was like, I'm sorry, I leave high scores
Yeah.
everywhere I go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got the spiral
Jackass
down. That's
named
all I got.
MJD
Yeah.
leaving fucking high scores, and I can't beat it.
Sorry. That tastes like what I imagine every single one of Chris's ices tasted like.
Yeah, which I never got to experience
Yeah.
because my
This
family
tastes-
did
this
not
has
love
got-
me like Chris's dad.
Yeah, like I couldn't. I've never had a movie theater icy,
Yeah.
but I imagine this is exactly what it tasted like.
I had a movie theater icy when I went and saw Asteroid City.
You gotta tell me if it tastes like your
Asteroid
icy.
City. That little Wes Anderson. Asteroid City.
Never heard of
I think I saw the wrong Asteroid City.
Which one are you?
it. That's him. Yeah.
What do you think about this?
This one sounds cool.
Is that a Hotline Miami?
It looks like
definitely
it,
like
right?
Hotline
Yeah,
Miami, and
yeah.
that's what kind of got me looking at
That's
it.
why
you
I
know?
bought it. It looked cool.
Fun fact: one of my favorite game show, not game show.
Game shows.
That was a game show. Awesome. Favorite video games.
If that's how you play video games, I guess.
If I had to say top 5 video games, it's gotta be Hotline Miami. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can see
I
that.
love 8-bit
Sorry about
games. Think like of the 8-bit games, like I think like
Neon Abyss.
huh?
Enter the Gungeon.
Gungeon.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking Bindings of Isaac as well.
Oh, that's a good one. It's basically Gungeon, but like a different,
But yeah,
but weird.
but yeah, weird, really weird.
Neon Abyss.
Neon Abyss was really good.
I know you guys stopped playing this, but I still play Retro Bowl every time I need to take a long.
Oh, yeah, you
Hell
extended
yeah, Retro
poop.
Bowl was good
is
because I
is
could play as
good.
the Jags, which was awesome.
I tried Retro Goal, soccer one.
Oh yeah,
Probably
you're
not-
playing that for a while.
I've been
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
I'm still playing it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's okay. I think it's honestly easier to build a team.
Then Retro Bowl.
Then Retro Bowl.
Yeah, because Retro Bowl, you have a draft every year. You don't have one in soccer. It's just
Oh,
you
you're
save
free
enough
agency
money.
the whole time.
Just buy it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is there
yeah,
a transfer window?
Hmm?
Is there a transfer window?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's like at the end of the season, and then there's like you could sell your players if they suck, and then like so basically, if you get decent enough to score to win, and you
Yeah.
only play offense,
Yeah.
kind of like Retro Bowl.
Yeah.
And once you figure out how to like get around
Pass.
people or pass and
Shot.
shit, yeah, you can like just save a shitload of money up and then get like a young dude and has like he's like 2 stars but has like 5-star potential
Yeah.
and just keep renewing his contract for cheap, you know, and then like you're just like, all right, this guy's good now.
This sounds like be
you-
a manager on FIFA.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Or when you had
NHL.
the Madden superstar, the Madden, be a manager for
yeah,
Madden.
be a manager,
Be a GM.
be
I
a
think
GM.
yeah,
It's
that's
like
what
be a
it is.
GM for manager mode,
Yeah.
franchise mode.
It's all about
for
getting young
NHL.
players with
Yeah.
high po.
It's like you know how good they're gonna be. Fuck it.
Cho.
We're gonna suck for 5 years, but we're gonna be fucking dynasty
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Look, we're tanking. We're rebuilding
worry
for
about
5
it.
years. After that, dynasty.
But okay. So I would say before all the remember when like franchise mode wasn't around. Go back in time.
Yeah.
No franchise mode. You
Play
only had
exhibition.
season. Yeah, like exhibition games. I'm gonna rewind a little bit before that. We didn't have cell phones. Yeah. And then we went to the bathroom.
Taking 90s poops?
You take a retro poop, a 90s poop.
A
if you
90s
will.
poop, yeah.
When's the last time you guys had to take a retro poop / 90s poop?
Yeah, so the kids use our phones a lot to watch shit on TV because it entertains them and it shuts them up, right?
Yeah.
I'll be taking 90s poops occasionally.
Wow. Occasionally? So like recently you've...
Yeah, I got to agree. I'm at least once a week because sometimes I'll wake up.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I forgot to charge my phone. So I
Wow.
charge my
Oh,
phone
no.
while I go shower.
Yeah, no.
No. He's like, no.
Not here.
I slide that bubble into USB-C for 5 minutes to get my 10% battery.
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
the
say.
fucking
I was gonna
toilet.
say what's nice is Sarah's car's got the USB-C charger. My car got USB-C.
Yeah, you at least have one everywhere, right?
Yeah, I'm power charging every time I
Just to make sure
Plug
you
it
don't
in.
have the retro poop.
yeah because
Look, I had
I
the
can't be
retro
retro pooping.
Listen, I had a retro poop at this point now. I think it's probably been about 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Like, because I wrote it down and then, it's in my notes till we meet up.
Been holding on this one for a minute.
for a minute, baby. And I didn't want to talk shit with Billy. Billy doesn't seem like a shit guy.
Oh,
shit talking.
Petosi doesn't seem like a shit.
I'm the shit guy.
you're the shit guy.
I'm the shit guy.
You're the shit guy.
No. Come on,
I know
man.
how much you love
In the
shit.
in
I
our
literally
world, that's a
said all we
compliment.
talk about is shit. I don't think that's great
You know what you
content.
did?
And you guys were like,
you
bet.
fucked up. You fucked up because you said you don't want to talk about shit. So now we're gonna talk about shit.
I'm the shit guy. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. So, and like, well, Billy was like, I don't like Mr. Hanky. And I was like, well, damn, I can't bring this up. Man doesn't like Mr. Hanky.
You were like going through your notes. You're like,
damn.
Clearly, this guy's not a fan of
He's
shit.
not got into shit. He doesn't like Mr. Hanky. So I had to take a retro poop. And I was like thinking about it, I was like, man, has the shampoo bottle ever always been this boring?
Yeah.
But I did learn a lot about what's in my shampoo. A lot of chemicals.
See,
yeah.
I think that's a major difference between you and I. Because my original retro poops, like I had my own bathroom. So like
Wow.
I like
As a child?
yeah.
Oh, because you're an only kid. Okay.
Yeah, I'm an only
Never mind.
child.
Never mind.
I'm an only child.
All right.
Not I.
But, like,
Jesus
you-
Christ.
like-
maybe that's how people make it. Is they only have one kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to share.
That's what you
Yeah.
gotta do.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, bro. Limit yourself.
But like I had my
Trim that-
backup Game Boy like stashed.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You cannot be serious.
Yeah.
Wait,
I-
what? Okay.
Like you know,
He had a
'cause
bathroom Game Boy, bro.
Oh, why did you only leave it in the
This man
bathroom?
wasn't
No,
taking.
no.
He wasn't even
I
taking '90s poops in the '90s, bro.
I had my
my
set.
God.
I had my Game Boy that I went around with, and then I had my backup Game Boy, which was my bathroom Game Boy.
Shut the fuck up.
You had a
know, like,
backup? Why did you have a backup?
Because an SP still played advanced games,
did.
and I just kept it
You
like
are
in
right.
advance, like chilling.
That's shitty because I always got. So Jen was older than me, so she got the
New shit.
Oh,
She
you
got the
just-
3D when I got the SP
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what I mean?
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's why Tyler had like a Super Nintendo. forever.
Shitty one.
I think that's the difference, though. You grew up as the youngest, and he grew up as the oldest.
And you were the only one, so
and
you
you're
had
the
everything.
only one.
Yeah.
Only you.
You just got a new system every time it came out.
My God.
Jesus.
You had a backup. Did you convince your mom that like the SP is like new?
Yeah.
Listen, Mom.
Mom, it's not the same.
not
It
the
doesn't
same.
play the same caliper game.
I
and
need the new.
I mean, it was kind of like that because, like, I know it'd be,
this motherfucker. It was kind of like that. I mean, the advanced didn't do everything the regular Game
guy
Boy
that had,
did.
like, a PSP and like
Oh, I had
watch
a
movies on the
PSP, I had a
toilet.
Yeah.
Vita.
Watch porn on it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. And internet access. God be
Yeah.
old.
You know.
I went on
If it had
MySpace.
internet access, I'd watch
I
porn
went on
on it.
MySpace on my PSP because I wasn't allowed to be on MySpace on my computer at home. So I had to go on my
Oh,
PSP.
their computer was like in fucking like. What are you laughing at? That shit killed me.
Yeah, you had the
were,
public.
like-
I've been in houses that had that.
Have you been to his house?
What are you trying to say, Mike? What are you trying to say?
All right,
the
it was
public
like-
Tell me what you're trying to say.
All right, so when you walk through his front door, there's the family room, right? And then the next space would be the dining room and kitchen, all in one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very open concept. It's very
Very
futuristic.
Very modern.
Yeah, very modern, open concept,
Yeah,
right? But the computer was
Yeah.
also in that same
You could
one
see,
room.
Yeah, because Coop uses that computer to game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gay.
Does he really?
Well,
He doesn't use that computer, but like
I don't know, man.
No, he's got his own. I think he had a laptop.
But does he have that set up in the same
No,
spot?
he built his own.
Yeah.
Is that?
Well,
Someone that eats beans.
The-
built his
the-
own.
But I'm just saying, does he have it set up in the same spot? He
he
didn't
didn't
like.
live there anymore, so.
But,
All right,
yeah.
when he did live there,
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
he didn't put it in the
He
room.
didn't put it anywhere else.
Look, you know
What's your point, Mike?
It was just hilarious to me that it was like in the middle of your family room. You could not like
you could not.
go.
No, you weren't. You
Have
weren't
any
like
kind of
the only one. I don't know about
privacy.
you, Chris, but like this guy had a computer in his room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For someone that gives you shit about having Slurpees and slushies at the
Mine
movie
was
theater,
free, bro.
My dude had a computer in his room.
I told you how I got it. It was
Yeah.
like they shipped two. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So my
yeah,
dad was like,
But
"Yeah,
still,
that's ours."
you know what I mean? Like,
I will say the worst part about like Zach's setup is like, you know how you guys leave your front door open, which also means that like,
The neighbor's like,
you didn't even have to like walk
"Hey, are
in to
you
like
on my
see what you were
space?"
doing.
yo, your son's into some weird shit.
Yeah. Like luckily, like we didn't have a. Like,
"Hey, don't say that to her. You don't. She doesn't want to hear that on
Don't
name."
do it.
Yeah.
It's a mistake, brother. Play tough to get.
Yeah.
That's good.
No, another thing that's worse is that we had the carpet and it was just the hallway. So you come out of the hallway and to the left is like the TV and to the right's like the
computer. Yeah,
so
100%.
you're at the computer at like 10 at night, right?
Oh,
there's only one door, bro. Yeah.
There's no like. It's just straight up like I don't.
That's silent stepping.
Sneak up on you. Oh shit! I'm looking at.
You know, Zach's dad
MySpace.
was going to sleep and be like, "I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pop out, catch Zach."
You know how it was, right? So like,
Well, Zach was doing the same thing. He was like, "I'm just gonna fake
I'm gonna
sleep
fake-
until I can wake up and go watch MySpace."
Yeah.
No, but you could like. The worst part was you put your your headset on or whatever, right? Your
yeah.
Your
Oh, I never had a headset.
Because
I had
everyone had music on their fucking MySpace.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I think they did auto start.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a big thing too.
And I guess you could turn the volume off your computer, but I was not that smart, I guess.
I didn't know how to do that.
So now I'm like complete isolation. You know, like
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yeah,
So
just
you were
walking
like,
up, you're like,
let me be secretive and put the headphones on. You were like, somebody's gonna sneak up on me and karate chop me, dude.
Zach's responded to bulletins. He's like,
yeah, zone out.
yeah.
Oh no.
Shit, man. Someone respond. Wait
That was
for
always
it.
the best though. That was the original like story. Someone posts a bulletin, I'd be looking for that like question. I'd be like, okay.
I know you told yeah. Oh,
I'm about to shit on him.
oh yes, finally.
She'd like say something like any girl.
Absolutely,
She, but he followed up with, any female, any girl.
Any female. I
They
don't
post
care
it.
who it is.
I don't care if she's a she or not.
they post a bulletin. It'd be like, when's the last time you kissed somebody? And be like, my ex-boyfriend. Be like, shame. I'm here for you.
What about your current boyfriend?
Yeah.
None.
None. None.
Fair enough. Shalom.
Chris is on his way.
Yeah. Speaks in the third person now.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
But also,
Or if you third person on MySpace, bro.
I think so. Chris is on his. How are you still
Chris says Chris is on his way.
Chris, how are you messaging me? This isn't 2020. We don't have telephones.
Yeah, he just puts it on the wall straight up.
just, I'm
straight
on the
up.
way.
Chris is on the way.
Posted 10 minutes ago. He's already here.
Shit.
Okay. Bringing it back.
Bring it back.
Retro poop.
Retro pooping. Oh yeah.
I think it's worse now than it was
For
back then.
sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's no magazines.
So in all
Yeah.
honesty,
I'm sitting there reading the bottles, right?
I'm not reading shampoo bottles,
What
man.
do you do then?
Because my toilet is far away from my
Okay, but did you already know when you went to go poop that you didn't have a fucking phone?
probably.
So you could have grabbed something. Like,
Did you grab the shampoo bottle of all things? You walked in. You were like, man, I should grab something. I'll take the shampoo bottle. He's like, I gotta leave my phone out there.
do not forget the conditioner.
I'm not grabbing anything interesting.
sure what's
I'm
also
going
in
straight
the-
for the shampoo bottle.
The conditioner goes with it. So
All right,
that's
you're
two
right.
things.
You get the 2-in-1, so you
How
only have to
far
read
the
one
fuck
bottle.
is your shower? Like down there?
It's not that far away, but
You can't waddle over there and get it?
you got the pants around the ankle to walk into it.
Clenching them cheeks, baby.
The retro poop walk.
The retro
Is that-
poop
is that
walk.
your-
Hold on, let me grab something real quick.
Retro poop waddle.
But I agree with you. It's way worse now to retro poop.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't have my backup Game Boy in that bad.
yeah, he hasn't stored. Yeah.
What a bastard.
Oh.
Backup Game Boy. What was your game of choice, though?
I don't know. I'd
Yeah,
skip
what
a
was your
lot.
shit game?
You know what I was?
The shit game.
I used to keep a lot of like the Yu-Gi-Oh games. I know you guys weren't huge into the Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I'm trying to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon T-shirt.
I'm trying to get a Dark Magician girl.
I mean, I feel like you're just good at Etsy, bro.
No, they have them. All right, I got it. I'm
Would be
gonna
kind of cool.
order
Was it
it soon.
Exodius?
Yeah, Exodia.
We all had.
You had the arm. He had the chest. I had the leg.
Arm,
Yeah,
chest
yeah.
piece. Producer Brandon had like the leg,
The head.
the
Yeah,
head.
someone has the head.
We only become one when we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. That means we need one more person.
Or
to be-
Megazord. That'd be kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Megazord action.
What was your Power Ranger of choice? Red Ranger
my
or White
of
Ranger?
choice? Pink, but you know,
It was,
I went with red
Red?
mostly because it was a tough between red and black because he had my name.
Yeah.
The black one had your name?
Yeah, Zach.
And then but the red one's my favorite color. I was like, oh my god, what do I do?
That's important.
Red.
I like the Blue Ranger, and then he came out as gay, and I was like, oh no.
Checks with Troy.
Am I gay?
Wait,
I'm gay, oh no!
It's my favorite Power Ranger. I must become gay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I like the Blue Ranger. Billy was cool. I don't know.
care.
Yeah.
He's still boring as fuck.
But he was nerdy too, though. I don't know.
Chris' favorite?
I resent it, or
I mean, I like the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, obviously, but
he was obviously Tommy was top tier.
Oh,
Ranger.
yeah.
yeah. But I had the
Rip.
Black Ranger toy,
Rip Tommy.
the one where you like hit their belt, and
Yeah.
like flip their face with
Yep.
their.
They went from dino to normal.
Yeah. I had that toy of the Black Ranger, and I always thought it was fucking sick.
You felt my knuckles? He's flocked.
Hell yeah. I
Anyway.
got
Anyway,
Have I felt my Magikarp? I was gonna say though. Yeah, I don't know. Something about retro poop taking too long.
yeah, retro poops feel like they take long because you're not.
yeah,
doing
I was
anything.
gonna say because so then when I do take my retro poops, so Sarah like times every single one of my poops.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
because she thinks I take too long to poop.
Did you tell her you can't push it?
That's what I said. I'm not trying to get a hemorrhoid. I'm not trying
So you
to.
blow out an
I'm
O-ring.
not trying to blow an
Drop a
O-ring. You know
lung.
what I mean?
You know, give it hell.
Yeah.
But
So
don't
I'm
blow an
like,
O-ring out.
she's like,
You eat.
hey, you take too long to poop, and then but when I do take 90s poops,
even longer.
they're the fastest. No.
Really? Oh, because
No.
you want, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I don't.
you
I,
want
'cause
to be in there, trapped.
yeah, I don't want to be in the hot, stinky poop room.
Wait, you have a
You're
fan
right.
in there?
I got a fan, but it's far away from the toilet too.
Oh my god, everything's far. Who put your toilet so far away from everything?
It's a big bathroom. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'm rich. Whatever. You get $1 million. You better get a new fan. Switch next to your toilet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll put a switch in.
Damn, that's what I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy one of those dope toilets.
Oh, Japanese toilet.
No, the
Oh, like,
color
yeah,
one.
Good South Park episode.
Oh, I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone, to the
Second half.
Oh yeah,
second
part two, part two.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Hot Shots Part 2 of the sitcom character bracket.
Sitcom character bracket.
Yeah, so if you guys somehow didn't listen to the first episode and
yeah.
you just jumped into this
Just
one,
go back one.
Just go back.
you either go back one or I guess Chris can give a rundown of the winners of the first round.
Oh, no, fuck it. Don't listen to it anymore. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, tell him
All
no.
right.
No, you're right. Fuck
yeah.
it. Don't listen to some shit.
A quick rundown of the first round. We had Jesse Gemstone moving on against Doug Heffernan.
Heffernan.
From King of Queens.
Sorry,
because no
my
one knows
apologies.
what the fuck Heffernan is.
Dennis Reynolds
his name.
moved on against Roy from IT Crowd. Moss moved on against Michael Scott in a very big upset, according to Mike.
Okay,
According to Mike,
yeah,
yes.
no one else thought that, but and I think in any other room that would have been a big upset.
Yeah, I agree. Kelly Bundy swept against Tim the Toolman
Swept.
Taylor.
Beat
Yeah.
that ass.
Honestly, Tim Allen, maybe if there were like boomers who listened to this podcast,
don't
maybe
think so.
maybe your mom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My mom. Yeah, maybe.
That was
You know,
I think she also probably likes Kelly Bundy because it's Kelly Bundy.
That was Region 1. Region 2, the third IT Crowd entrance. Douglas Rynham moved on against Abe Weissman from Marvelous Miss Maisel. Charlie Kelly moved on against Dwight Schrute.
Wow, The Office getting spanked yet again.
It was tough for me to drop that one, to give up on.
And you
that
were
one.
the deciding vote on that. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
George Costanza moved on against Phoebe Buffet, and
Easy.
Baby Billy Freeman from Righteous Gemstone moved on against Earl Hickey from My Name is Earl. Region 3, Kramer slaughtered Red Foreman.
slaughtered.
In
No,
a
I think
shocking upset.
I don't
moved
think
on
he
against
slaughtered.
Kenny-
It was 3-2.
I
It was
know,
2-1.
I know.
Fuck
I
off.
just-
He's just had an average.
just
Don't add a random. That's not a justifiable adjective. Get out of
Turk
here.
slips past in an upset against Kenny Powers.
Squeaks out of it.
Tobias Funke in a slugfest with JD from Scrubs.
Slugger.
It wasn't a slugfest. It was 2-1.
Oh my god!
It's not a slugfest.
Al Bundy moves on against Steven Toast.
Yeah, it's either 3-0 or 2-1. There's no other result.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You can't be slugfest in 3-0 slugfest. 2-1? No. That's a tight game. Nice and tight, if you know what I mean.
Martin moves on against Joey Tribbiani. Martin Payne.
He has a last name. From Martin.
Martin Lawrence.
Played by Martin
essentially.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence being Martin Lawrence.
Tim Beasley?
Beasley.
Beasley.
Yeah, Beasley.
Tim Beasley moves on against Susie Meyerson from Another Marvelous Miss Maisel. And kind of an upset, Bernie Mac moved on against Joe Bluth.
That's a very big upset. I'm surprised on that.
And then
it's wild because it's like an American sitcom that you guys didn't like.
I guess an American sitcom?
I don't know. It's like the one American sitcom that you guys like didn't get that far.
Have you watched Bernie Mac?
Well, I love Bernie Mac. I have watched Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Rip.
Kelso moved on against Laszlo from What We Do in Shadows.
Yeah.
Tough. Yeah.
So now we have round 2, and this is the first matchup. Mike, I think we'll just go around. Mike,
Yeah.
You begin us here. This is Jesse Gemstone versus Dennis
Gemstone
Reynolds
against Dennis.
I think similar characters a little bit of like the
asshole.
Yeah, the assholey, like very self-absorbed.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Very similar characters.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder. Yeah, but
Excuse me.
I was going to say Kenny Powers always plays that same assholey character. When
You mean
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride?
He's
Sorry,
so
my
identified with
bad.
Kenny Powers.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, you
Danny
know,
McBride.
Kenny Powers.
You know Kenny Powers.
When he's in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. He was in Kenny Powers in Your Highness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I mean.
For Fist Way.
I'm gonna take Dennis
Dennis Reynolds.
because I think I like Always Sunny. I'm bummed because I like Danny McBride.
Yeah. Well, no one told you to get rid of Kenny Powers. Dennis Reynolds over here.
Okay.
Dennis Reynolds over here. Dennis Reynolds moves on.
Dennis Reynolds move on. Dennis Reynolds is an iconic role, which is very, like we mentioned earlier, that it's hard when there are 4 very strong characters in that show.
Sure.
But I do think he stood out.
Yeah, like that. I think that shows how well of a character
There's a lot
he
of
is.
clips on Dennis Reynolds raging out. And
Yeah,
being psycho.
like he has his own
Yeah.
subreddit.
Like-
Like just Dennis Reynolds has his own subreddit, the Golden God.
Mhm, the Golden God.
The Golden
yeah.
Yeah, if you guys go to /r/the Golden God, you'll like Jesse
Yeah.
Gemstone.
Do you
doesn't
type
have
when you
it.
search in
Yeah.
Reddit? Do you type in r/?
I don't really. I just go to the subreddits I want to go to. Like I
He's
type
like
it in the
search bar, he
address
just
bar.
knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, I type the R.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't type in the r/.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to.
Oh, you can just do / I didn't know that.
You can just go straight for Golden God.
I didn't know that. Cool.
Now you know.
Reddit tips from
From
Dennis.
Mike and Jen and Sofa.
Wow. Okay. Dennis Reynolds moves on. You have the second
Yeah,
matchup.
hey, that was a
do you
tough
already
one.
do you already know it, or do you want me?
I think I know. I think it's Moss
Yep.
against Kelly Bundy.
Versus Kelly. A tough matchup.
That
Tough
is a tough
matchup. Tough
matchup.
matchup. I'm gonna go with Moss because he again is that
Moss.
show.
Yeah.
He's Moss. Kelly Bundy. But you know, there's a better Bundy.
There's a better Bundy.
A more iconic. I wouldn't say better.
Yeah.
A more iconic Bundy.
There's one that's more associated with Married with Children than Kelly Bundy.
Correct.
I think Kelly Bundy moving on her first matchup was deserved.
I agree.
Here,
Toolman Taylor. Who?
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But like here, I'm just like, okay, this is where Super Hot meets the heart and soul of a show.
How far does Super Hot get you in Chris's bracket?
Super Hot gets you very
the
far
final.
in my bracket. I'm
Yeah,
going
yeah.
Kelly Bundy.
You're going Kelly Bundy?
No way!
Oh, you're
I
going to
like-
put the deciding vote on me? In all honesty, I thought you were going to pick...
Did you?
No, I'll go Moss. Like,
Okay, because I was going to say... Because I'll
You are-
fuck your rights, your
Nah,
British
those are-
television up.
Yeah,
But
I forgot he doesn't watch British television,
gonna
so
pick
it wouldn't
Kelly
be
anyway.
a fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say if you pick Kelly Bundy, you done fucked up
Yeah.
all your British TV. Because
Nah,
I'll take Kelly Bundy.
yeah. But that shows how far Hot gets you in my bracket.
I know. This is a game 7. Overtime.
All right, so Moss moves on.
Wow.
All right, the next matchup I think is going to be hard for Zach. I think it's going to be hard for Zach.
Hard.
We have
Oh, wow.
Douglas Rynham
Okay.
versus Charlie Kelly.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
That is a tough one for
Versus Charlie
Zach.
Kelly.
Yikes. So that's
You want me to jump
that's
out on a
Mike's
leg?
first, right? You're the first one in this one.
Sure. I'll jump out on the leg. I'll take Charlie Kelly all
What
day.
a leg! What a leg
Yeah.
to jump out on.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Charlie Kelly, wild card bitches, he's the Rat King. He's
Charlie Kelly.
Charlie Kelly, man. Charlie Day, in all honesty.
Yeah.
He's a great character in most of the roles he plays. But they are all similar, I will say.
Oh, well, yeah. You mean movies?
Well, yeah, he was in
Yeah,
Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. Horrible Bosses possibly 3. No.
Maybe they made a third one.
Maybe 5. I don't know how many to get out of that. It's tough. I just think that...
Have you seen the one where he's a teacher?
Yeah. It's like school fight?
School.
Something like that?
Yeah, something like
With
that.
Ice Cube?
Yeah, Ice Cube was about to beat his ass or something like that.
Weird.
Ice Cube? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, Charlie Kelly's supposed to be a
so-
sensible guy in that one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's weird. Doesn't make sense.
doesn't make sense.
He's also he's
Not
also
the best
kinda
movie.
sensible one in Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Kind of,
yeah, he's
'cause,
not
like-
the. Yeah,
Even though Jason Bateman's in there. And he's
Wild.
usually a sensible guy.
yeah.
I would say it sucks because Douglas is, I love Douglas. I love Douglas.
Wild
the
card,
last-
bitches.
He's the last Matt Berry here.
It is the last Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Toast. My favorite Matt Berry was gone.
You don't like Douglas, though.
No, I like Douglas. I'm just saying that, like,
yeah.
you know how you were saying when you think Matt Berry, you think Douglas. When I think
Mhm.
Matt Berry, I think Toast. I think.
I think Toast was a branch off of Douglas. Like when he
It's
made
yeah.
Toast as a character, I think he was making it like,
I hope this is a goodbye for Matt Berry. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on over
man,
here.
you're just like, we're just gonna flate him for
I'm like,
fucking
okay,
30
yeah,
minutes.
yep.
Oh man,
so. Which one are you leaning?
I just Charlie,
Charlie.
Let's
just
go.
because he's also iconic. The same vein as Dennis.
Yeah, I think
You
that
know?
makes sense. With Moss going on with the IT crowd, it's like it's weird because now it would have been. We have an It's Always Sunny character moving on. We had an IT
Yeah,
crowd moving on.
yeah,
and
it
it's
would've
like
been
now
like
we have an IT crowd versus
Eventually, at the
It's
end
Always
of it,
Sunny.
yeah,
And I think Charlie Kelly moving on here is, it makes sense.
it makes sense.
It does.
Douglas, if you put Douglas against Moss, Moss is more iconic than
Yeah.
Brennan.
I think this next
But, yeah.
matchup is probably the hardest matchup for me. It's my two favorite characters in their two respective shows.
So George Costanza
Yeah.
and Baby Billy Freeman.
Ooh. And that's great because these are Charlie Kelly characters. You know what I mean? These are third tier characters. These are not,
You think George Costanza a third tier character?
maybe not George, but definitely Baby Billy.
I think-
Baby Billy's a wild card.
Yeah.
So he is a
George, I
wild
feel like is a wild card too. You know what I mean? But
George-
he's maybe I would say Kramer is probably
vote in this round.
the wild card of this.
I'll go first.
Okay, sure, go
All
for it.
right. I'm gonna go Costanza. Only because
Can't stand you.
I think they're both super iconic, but Costanza is way more involved in his respective show than Baby Billy. So that one is just how often he was so strong a character, and he was in it for more often.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can see that. Mike?
You're splitting hairs at this point.
I'm gonna take Baby Billy.
Oh,
I love
gonna
Baby
fall
Billy.
on
Who wants
Zach.
to suck an old man's dick? You know what I mean? Like
You
he's
just
got
want to
some
say that.
iconic
Yeah.
lines. I think if they keep going with Righteous Gemstones, they could have like a Seinfeld level show.
I think so.
If they
My problem is that they don't include him enough. That's my one gripe with that show. They really limit the Baby Billy.
But he's a third character. He's
And
not.
I know.
I
But
would
you know what
say-
I mean, like the three of them are the main, and
Right.
everything that branches off them, their family.
Three of
Even
them-
Eli is probably.
Eli
part. Your
is-
phone is like hanging off.
Yeah, it's
like,
whatever.
yeah, there he goes. It's gone.
Eli's like a second character, and then Billy would be like a third
Yeah.
character. You know what I mean?
And then you're gonna say he's better than George Costanza. I got you.
But I'm taking him. I think. I mean, he makes that show. In all honesty, would you watch Righteous Gemstones without Baby Billy.
I watch about 2/3 of it because he's not in it.
Exactly. Would you watch? Hey, would you watch Vice Principals without Walton Goggins?
No, but he's a different character. Essentially the same character.
Essentially the same character. Though.
But I couldn't remember his name. I was gonna slap him in here, but I don't remember his name.
I don't remember any of the characters from Vice
fuck
Principals.
Belinda Brown. Hey, Belinda Brown.
Belinda
That was
Brown.
the principal. I
The
remember him saying all
replacement
the
vice
time,
principal.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gamby.
Gamby.
I'm going
Oh,
fucking. You can't go against George Costanza, dude. Come on.
Can't go against George.
He's written
Costanza.
from the creator's eyes. He is Larry David
He
as
is
a
Larry
caricature.
David.
You know, like he is Seinfeld.
No, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I thought about putting Larry David, but I had to put Doug Heffernan in it.
I had to put a third IT crowd
I had
guy.
to put, put another Matt Berry. Yeah. Yikes. Never hear the end of this shit.
This next one.
Next
is
time
gonna
you
be
guys
good.
can make a break.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys do all the fucking work.
Yeah, you guys know where's that, motherfucker? Okay, next one.
The
Is
next
it,
one.
Is it,
It's on you.
It's on you. I did the first one for the last one, so you can do the next one. Do you know what I can just tell you?
I'm going top right. I'm going
Kramer.
Kramer
versus
Turk.
Yeah, 'cause you-
Turk won.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
of you.
Because of you.
Nice.
Some Scrubs representation.
Yeah, there you go.
Scrubs.
Otherwise, eventually it does get to just
Three shows. Yeah.
I think Kramer is probably my least favorite character on
Very
Seinfeld.
shocking, though. Wow.
I like Jerry. I like
Wow.
Elaine.
He's
I
like,
like
wow.
Costanzo.
And then you Costanzo.
Whatever. My old roommate Tony.
Can't
Tony's
stand-
last name is
oh, yeah,
Costanzo,
Tony, yeah.
so that's why I say that.
I hear you.
Can't stand you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think Kramer is probably my least favorite character on Seinfeld, and I do love Turk, so I'm gonna go with Christopher Turk, Dr. Turkleton, the chief of surgery in later seasons. He's also like a professor or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like the youngest chief of
Great
surgery.
character arc.
Yeah,
For Turkleton.
yeah. They gave him a
Sure.
super weird character arc.
Yeah.
Kramer has a good character arc.
Kramer's a great character arc.
No, he's Charlie Kelly throughout.
I'm going Kramer. I like the walk.
Or is Charlie
I like,
Kelly Kramer throughout?
I like so the thing about Seinfeld that like
Have you seen the ones where they do Seinfeld with the Always Sunny
I didn't
characters?
see that one. I know it exists.
And
but
they got like Charlie with the fucking
Yeah.
the poofy ass
I need to
hair.
watch
he,
that one.
he kicks through the door.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Stupid. I the thing with Kramer, it's like sometimes Seinfeld like they need to do audacious shit to get themselves in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, right? Who does it?
Kramer.
Kramer.
He also said the hard R word.
He didn't say it. Michael Richards said it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't included in the actual show.
No, it was definitely-
my bad.
It was post show.
Kramer didn't say it. Kramer didn't say it.
Post show. And I bet if I looked and found some phase on, no, I don't.
No, Donald Faison would never do
Phase
something
on
like
slander. I'm not ranking Michael Richards. I'm ranking Cosmo Kramer,
Yeah.
and I just think he just has a little edge over Turk.
that. He also says, "Who put silverware in the pancake drawer?" Because Turk's wife, she says,
Turk.
"Who put silverware in the pancake drawer?" Or who put pancake in the silverware drawer? And he said, "Who put a pancake or who put silverware in the pancake drawer?"
That's a great line.
All right, fuck off.
Fantastic
My
line,
bad.
Mike.
But I gotta go Kramer. I feel like you said, I mean, you made the best argument for Kramer. Charlie Kelly is just Kramer.
He is.
That's true. Like
You
on
know-
crack.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you've
It's
got to
not
go.
really.
Remember that
no,
episode?
not Dennis was on crack.
Dennis
No,
was on crack. Dennis and D were on
it's
crack.
different, Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to be Kramer.
Next one is gonna be
Tough one.
Tobias Funke,
Mm-hmm.
Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
Tobias Funke versus Al Bundy.
I'll take Al Bundy.
Wow.
He is married with children. He is the sitcom dad
Yeah,
that every
He is a sitcom
sitcom
dad.
dad is based off of.
that makes sense.
You made a lot of sense here, Mike.
Dads,
It's a tough one.
all dads are Al Bundy. Al Bundy is all dads.
Not true, but you know, hopefully your dad's a little better than Al Bundy. But mine was no.
My dad went to the school of Al Bundy.
You know, who's a great dad? Tobias.
Tobias Funke. That is a sitcom dad.
That's a sitcom dad. You know, he buys maybe a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he's a leather daddy.
He's leather daddy.
He's leather daddy.
Actually, you know, you can't get more dad than leather daddy.
He's the isn't he on Arrested Development, right?
Yeah, he's on Arrested Development.
He's the dad in Eurotrip.
No,
that's Jeffrey Tambor.
That's Jeffrey Tambor.
But he's the Bluth. He is like the Bluth
dad. Yeah,
but that's not to Funke.
That's not Tobias. Tobias is David Cross. He's the guy.
He's David Cross. That's right.
David Cross.
All you had to say was David Cross. My bad.
Paints himself blue. Tries to join the blue band.
Yeah, I know who David Cross is.
I see why you chose Bundy.
I blew myself. No.
Did you go
I'm
Funke?
going Tobias.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. I gotta go Funke. I mean, like, that's one of my favorite characters.
I love
it'll
Al
depend
Bundy.
on matches.
I love Al Bundy.
I just
Al Bundy's iconic. He's sitcom dad.
He's iconic. I think
there's not a non-funny scene for me with Tobias. Like, there's not like there's some things that other characters do in shows, and you're just like, oh, I like you as a character, but like,
what are you doing here?
Yeah, I didn't laugh at this obvious joke.
Right.
I was
gotcha.
Like,
next one. Moving on.
Martin
Winifred Payne
versus Tim Beasley from Space.
That's easy. I gave Beasley the go for the second round, but Martin,
clean sweep.
Gina.
We've watched Martin recently, and I think it holds up.
I think it holds up.
Yeah, we laughed.
Although, I don't know, some of the times he's very misogynistic sometimes.
It holds up in the sense of like...
I was going to say, I think I watched like an episode, and I was like, probably wouldn't have been able to say that.
I always put a second character, bro man.
Bro man.
You got some sandwiches? That's the best character.
I love Martin.
All right, next one is going to be, looks like...
Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Hey.
Versus Michael Kelso.
Cool. Mike, you have the first pick.
Oof.
Oofa! What do you got?
I'm taking Michael Kelso.
Michael Kelso.
I feel like...
Excuse me.
So Bernie Mac is a dad in his show.
Yeah.
Not my dad.
Bernie Mackleton. That's his full name.
Oh, okay. Bernard Mackleton.
Bernard Mackleton.
I just... Michael Kelso is just Michael Kelso, you know? Kelso. He's Kelso.
He is Kelso. Chris?
How you feel about Michael Kelso?
How do you feel about Bernie Mackleton?
I gotta be honest with you. Like, this matchup, it's tough for me only because, like, Kelso, to me, Red Foreman didn't make it past the first round.
That's true.
And I like that 70s show enough to think it deserves...
It had a bad match.
Yeah.
Some representation.
Yeah.
Bad seating, though.
It did. And that's... Unfortunately, that's how it comes down to. I do think Kelso edges out Bernie Mackleton.
Okay.
Wow. You got him over Bernard.
Bernard Mackleton Jr.
Sir Bernard Mackleton.
Rest in peace.
The third. Yeah, Sir Bernard Mackleton Jr. the third.
Hell yeah. Put some respect on his
I don't even
name.
need to vote. Moving on.
Michael Kelso. Well done.
That was the last...
the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that was the quarterfinals.
Bernie Mac, played by Bernie Mac in the show.
Bernie Mac
show.
Mr. 3000 right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in the semifinals now, Chris.
God dang.
We are in the semifinals.
Northwest bracket, our division.
The first matchup is Dennis Reynolds versus Moss to see who represents
the Northwest.
The Region 1, the Northwest.
Region 1.
Is Dennis Reynolds versus
Mike,
Moss
you
from
want to throw
IT.
your vote in? I think I already know.
Yeah, you know I'm Dennis, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm just not a British comedy guy.
You.
And I think British comedy I could get into. I just haven't.
I think you need to. Honestly, I think if
and
you
I
want to
like
be on this show,
I like where we are or who we are in the shadows. I like
that is New Zealand comedy.
Yeah, there's a bit difference. You should watch Wellington Paranormal though. It's on HBO Max. It's by Jermaine Clement. Okay, so like, this is a little sidebar. Okay, so What We Do in the Shadows. There's a show based on a movie. Have you seen the movie? I already asked that. It's so that one stars Taika Waititi, the guy who directed Thor, Ragnarok, or whatever.
Yeah.
And Jermaine Clement, and they're like vampires, and it's a mockumentary of them. Same shit, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know, I like mockumentaries.
Great movie, hilarious movie.
Office mockumentary.
It's like almost it's borderline. It's like the same level as the show. Like it's probably maybe a little funnier, maybe not. You know, like anyway, there's a point in the movie where two cops knock on the door because they heard of a disturbance, and these two cops have a spinoff now as Wellington Paranormal, and they just go hunt down like
vampires,
ghosts, demons, and like,
werewolves.
And then like because like they have like a paranormal division, and like Sergeant Maka, the New Zealand guy, he has a paranormal office, and it's like a fucking like closet, and he puts in a fake. He's like, hey, don't tell anybody the code. And he goes like, he's like, beep boop, beep boop, and they're like, did you just beep the beep? He's like, no, and he just like busts in, and then like, it's so good, it's good. Check it out.
I miss. I did. Billy hit the tally episode, and that shit hit.
What?
When he was like, it was the code to Funky Town. Boop boop beep boop beep boop 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 beep.
Yeah,
killed me.
He has a weird encyclopedia on South Park knowledge.
Dude killed it, man. I wish I was here for that one.
Yeah, he was just like, I know everything. I was like, all right,
right on.
So, I don't know what I was talking about.
Well, he was saying he didn't like.
I'm not big on.
You should probably get into it if you want to be on this podcast.
But I'll take Dennis Reynolds.
He's taking Dennis Reynolds. I think I should make Zach be the final deciding.
Fire, you know, you're picking Dennis though.
No, I'm choosing Moss.
You're choosing Moss.
I'm choosing Moss.
Erroneous.
Okay.
I'm choosing Moss.
Convince me. Not that both yes.
Okay.
No.
Nothing I gotta do. I know you. I know
What
you.
is that supposed to mean?
Nothing I gotta do to convince him.
Moss is the heart and soul of IT Crowd.
Indeed.
Are you gonna let British comedy die?
Oh, you're gonna let a whole country down.
Yeah.
The whole country
Moss
down.
represents.
Do you remember when you were in Swift drinking those London Collins in London?
The Fitz is watching this podcast.
Fitz is watching this podcast, right?
The whole Fitz is watching.
Yeah, this is tough.
Oh, no.
You know my favorite fucking character is Dennis Reynolds. I gotta go Dennis.
He's got to do it.
I love Moss. Moss, I love you. If you're in any other division, you'd be in finals.
Any other division?
Wait.
I already looked.
Stick with it.
You stick with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know,
I think the next one's gonna be even harder for you, and you have the first vote this time.
Richard Ayoade is like my favorite dude ever, man.
He
Besides
was.
Matt Berry.
Besides
And
Matt Berry.
Glenn Howerton.
Go. You're number 2, right? Or is it me?
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he should do this next one because I think it's the
Oh, yeah,
hardest
you're-
one for-
This one
Your first vote.
Yeah.
So was it Charlie Kelly
versus
Costanza?
Costanza.
Yeah, buddy.
Costanza. Costanza.
Wow, that was quick.
That was quick.
Sorry.
That was quick.
Dennis is
I
already
think. Yeah, I think because I gotta go Costanza as well.
Fuck you, bro.
I'm also gonna take a stanza.
Ah!
Yeah, I think of the Seinfeld characters.
For
You're
sure.
I feel like you're so upset that Jerry's not here.
I am bummed that Jerry didn't get it. He was a plot.
Don't worry,
driver.
Jerry's getting the money. I don't know.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He's fucking rich. He's
Yeah,
got a
billionaire.
He's got a. Have you watched Jerry Seinfeld driving
Yeah, driving
yeah.
cars with coffee.
cars and coffee?
Comedians
thing?
in cars with
Comedians
coffee.
and-
Comedians with
Yeah.
cars and coffee.
It's
Yeah.
good. Watch the
good.
Larry David episode.
You should watch the
I
Michael
should.
Richards episode.
Yeah, Michael
He
Richards.
addresses the controversy, the controversy.
He does. He
Yeah.
pleads for forgiveness.
He does.
Hell
I
yeah.
did it. I was like,
It humanizes
I was
him.
like, Michael, forgiven. He acts like Kramer though. It's weird.
Yeah, it is very.
He's very kooky.
I wish I had Jerry's.
You think in
cars.
real life he's kooky?
Yeah,
He was
kind
kinda there for no reason.
So it's funny. I don't know if he was before Kramer, but I feel like it kind of rubbed off on him.
Like it just
you know?
became him.
Yeah,
like
he's
Charlie
like, this
Kelly.
is fun.
You think Charlie Kelly's actually kooky?
No.
Or sorry, Charlie Day?
Yes,
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like I've seen him.
I
like,
watched a lot. I listened to a lot
have
of
you
their
watched
podcasts.
the? Yeah, I was gonna say I watched the podcast, and I feel like he's kind of normal.
I don't know.
in the
There was like
podcast.
one that just came out like a couple weeks ago, and he was just like randomly playing the guitar, not the guitar, the piano, and just singing stupid lyrics, just like a Charlie Kelly would do. You know,
Yeah.
like Nightman. It reminded me of Nightman.
Yeah.
And I was like, this dude is he's like not as a
He's the
extreme.
day man, though.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one person-
yeah.
Honestly,
turns
the
it
one
up.
person I think that is not like their character at all is Glenn Howerton. I don't think he's like Dennis Reynolds at
Yeah, I was
all.
gonna say because Rob McElhenney is totally
He's
fucking
he's
Mac. Yeah.
He's like Mac, but like not as extreme. But he
Yeah.
still is Mac. Like,
Yeah,
I
oh,
think
yeah.
Glenn Howerton is nowhere near Dennis. It's crazy because you talk to him, he's like all like normal, you
Yeah.
know. And like then when he
Yeah.
talks about when he's the character, he's insane. But
That was a
Costanza.
Costanza.
Costanza
Sweep into the final
Costanza's
four.
Costanza. He is Seinfeld. That's the problem. You know,
I think-
Yeah.
he is the main
Yeah.
focal point of one of the greatest sitcoms of our generation. It's hard to beat.
I think.
Oh, this is one I don't care about. I'll
Oh, okay. Mike
I'll
doesn't
introduce
care
this one.
Oh.
This is Cosmo Kramer
Kramer.
versus Tobias Funky.
Funke.
Funke.
Funky.
Funke.
Funke.
Funky.
Funke.
Funky. Get
So
funky.
you don't care.
I'm gonna pick Funky because I like his fucking name. Funky.
I don't even need the pick. Go ahead.
I honestly, I think Kramer's my least favorite character again. And
I think
Funky-
you're wrong there, but
I like
You're wrong
David
there,
Cross.
Bro. You need to.
I like David Cross.
yeah.
I remembered it was David Cross this time.
Yeah, it's
job.
David Cross. Look, almost in a weird way, I feel like Funke is like Kramer, like in a different way.
Sure.
He does the same kind of thing for the show that
He
Kramer's
is-
characters.
Yeah, he is probably like because Jason Bateman's like the main on Arrested Development.
And like the weird thing for me is like they do physical comedy, like both of them do like the like physical stuff, but in a different way. And all I can think about is like instead of just like back to the left, like that's one of my favorite parts of Kramer versus like some of my favorite parts of Funke, like the I blew myself or like when he's Mrs. Featherbottom. I gotta go Funke.
I know you would.
And
I don't need to vote, but I would probably pick Kramer.
would it have been hard though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for making it easy on me.
I got you.
I'll say that makes it easy.
This is an interesting matchup. I think it'll be tough.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
It's Martin
Martin Winifred
versus
Payne.
Michael Kelso.
Wow, that is a tough one.
I'm gonna go Martin Payne.
Martin Payne.
I think it's like a very iconic 90s show. And I know not 70s show is iconic, but like I think when you say like Martin Lawrence, you almost remember him from that show more than his movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
But I guess you could say the same thing about Ashton Kutcher.
what else is Ashton Kutcher in?
Yeah,
Ted, where's my car?
that's a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
we should review that.
No, but
C episode.
oh man, I wish you didn't
69.
say that because
Don't
you
worry.
actually convinced me away from which way I was leaning.
But I didn't say
Really?
what.
Because I don't think, in all honesty, I'm a.
Who's going?
I don't. You guys.
You said you were going
I said
Martin.
Martin Payne. Martin Major
You want me to
Benson.
go?
Major
okay.
Martin Payne.
I was dead set on Kelso. When I saw this matchup, I was like, I think 70 showed one more round.
Okay.
One more round.
Mhm.
But then you mentioned what else can you really identify? And I was like, I actually know Ashton Kutcher more from Punk'd.
Oh.
Really? Because
Yeah.
when I think of Martin
Sure,
Lawrence, I think of like
Big Mama's House.
Big Mama's House,
Hell
but
yeah.
also the one where he's a jewelry robber.
Blue Street.
Blue Streak.
What about,
Thank
what
you.
about Black Knight?
Also, Black Knight. Love that one. And I think
Okay.
I feel like
argue great Martin Lawrence movies.
Yeah, you're just naming banger after banger after
banger. You know what I mean? Big Mama's House 1, Big Mama's House 2.
Paul Giamatti's in that? What?
Yeah,
exactly.
randomly.
Yeah, dude.
He
That's
works with top talent.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul Giamatti, dude, he's the people's fucking.
Oh, but now you've just convinced me back to Michael Kelso.
Oh no! What have I
See, you know what I
done?
mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think I'll take Kelso because I wanna see what you're gonna choose because I love Martin Lawrence. I think Martin Lawrence is Martin Payne in the show called.
So your pick. Okay, so now it's
It's one for Martin, one for Kelso.
okay.
Yeah, so
now the tables have tightened on you, Chris.
yes, they're all
right.
on you.
I feel like these characters are neck and neck. So then I
They
start
are,
splitting
neck and
hairs. The show is
bad.
called Martin.
It is called Martin.
If you take Martin out of that show,
Yeah.
that is
I
no
agree.
longer
That's a good
the
point.
show.
Right.
That is no longer the sitcom.
You take
Martin.
Kelso out of that 70s show?
Yeah,
I don't think it's as funny.
Yeah, you
It's
got
not.
Red.
It's not as
It's
funny.
definitely
but
not as
it's
funny.
still that '70s show in a way.
You got Red, you got Eric, you got Hyde.
Eric's
before,
not funny.
You know?
Hyde is
You-
okay.
I mean, you
You're
got
right.
Will-
You got
Valderrama.
Ray Masterson, you know.
Even Will Valderrama in that show.
Danny
Least
Masterson.
favorite.
Oh, Fez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Fez is my
Fez.
least
Fez
favorite
could've-
character. in
Yeah,
that
I know,
show.
Jackie.
Kelso does kiss
I know. And she said it was a good kiss.
In real
Jackie.
life?
in real life.
Wait, aren't they married?
Oh yeah, they're oh shit. She probably did say that.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, like I gotta go, Martin. You pull
Martin!
him out of that show. It's not
Martin!
Martin. You got to call it Gina.
My aunt. Nice, good call.
Nice.
Now we're in the semifinals?
I think
This is the
gonna
final
be-
four, bud.
This is
Final
going to be a
four.
hard one for Zach.
This was, I said the last one was semifinals. This is semifinals.
Yeah,
this me?
this is the semifinals.
Yes, let's roll. What's
You got
roll,
it,
baby?
The matchup is Dennis Reynolds
Yeah, this
Yes.
is tough.
Versus
Jesus
Costanza.
versus
Christ.
George
Oh,
Costanza.
sheesh, bud.
Things get heated real quick in this, you know?
The title of this is sitcom characters.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, those are those are legit
Those are
sitcom.
those
Those
are
are
characters.
sitcom characters.
Those are characters
bud.
Yeah.
in sitcoms.
Damn.
Who wants first?
This could have been a final in its own right.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And sometimes it's just the seating that puts
I
you.
feel like this is a strong. It's like a stronger conference.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, exactly. This is like when you see like a butt Super Bowl and they were like the real Super Bowl was like the
Yeah,
AFC
yeah.
final.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
right. Yeah.
So who wants first?
Wow.
Who wants first? I'll go first.
I don't.
I'll go first.
You know what I mean?
I'm
This is
going
a toughie.
Costanza.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going Costanza. I think I chose Moss against Dennis Reynolds last time. This is a tougher matchup. I think I was just giving Moss the benefit of the doubt. This one was really like I'm choosing Costanza because I think Costanza should move on.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tough one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take Dennis Reynolds just to put it
put it
on
on
Zach.
Zach.
Because
Okay.
in all honesty, both great shows.
Yeah.
Um,
Convince me, Mike.
oh,
I don't need.
He says
I don't know. There's a Dennis system.
This. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
I-
Costanza system.
There's no
man.
Costanza system.
You know, it's
There's a move in after
Here's
completion.
a funny thing. I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but we mentioned a lot about Charlie Kelly and Kramer. I think Dennis is a evolution of George Costanza.
Oh, I could see that.
You know, like he's in
Like the extreme.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's like
yeah.
taken to 11.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like he's things don't
Spinal
go his
Tap
way. He makes a scene. He you know,
For
like
sure.
he's got neurotic. He's very
Yeah, you're right.
vain.
No, I see it. I see it. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go George because George is a trendsetter. George is Seinfeld.
Oh.
I can see, you know, that like painting of George where he's like naked
Yeah.
with the like.
Yeah.
I can see
Dennis
that
doing that.
as Dennis. You know what
Yeah.
I
I
mean?
can
Like,
see him doing that. I guess I looked at it as again, it's the whole like when you get a tough one, you're like take him out of the show. What happens?
Yeah.
Dennis, it would suck, but you got Mac, Charlie, Frank, a little bit of D. You know
you
what I
got
mean?
Jerry Seinfeld. You got Elaine.
You got Jerry,
you got
but
Kramer,
like,
who
George
apparently made it so
makes-
far.
George,
Yeah.
like Jerry, makes a lot of jokes on George's behalf. It
I
is
agree.
George,
I agree.
Yeah.
and to me, that was the final straw. I was like, all right, well, he is. It's a very tough.
Yeah,
one.
it's
it is a finals bout.
Yeah, that
to
could
be
be.
had.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. To me, when it came to you for last pick, I had already bolded Dennis Reynolds.
Ah.
I was like, Zach's gonna choose.
I
Dennis
love
Reynolds.
Dennis.
Yeah.
There's a lot. This is the worst conference. You got Moss, Dennis, Douglas. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like everyone
Oh,
good is
man.
in this side. I should have randomized it one more time.
I think it's the right call.
Costanza's going to the final.
I think so
Costanza's
too.
into the final.
It's a good.
Costanza's in the
And
final.
a nail biter, 3-0-T.
Yeah, 3-0-T, game 7,
Yeah.
fucking tip in.
Yeah.
Dirty goal.
Should have been the Super Bowl.
Reviewed.
Yeah.
The goal was
Instant
reviewed.
classic.
Yeah.
The goal got reviewed, challenged, reviewed again, stands.
I think-
Bills versus
Costanza
Chiefs.
goal.
This is difficult because I
This
think
one.
I know exactly the way I'm leaning and I know the way you're leaning.
Yeah.
I don't know how Zach would lean.
Easy for me.
Tobias versus Martin.
No,
Payne.
it's
Yeah.
it's
Tobias
Tobias
Funke.
Funke versus Martin.
Martin. Okay. Mike,
Martin.
Chris?
Tobias.
Really?
Absolutely,
No,
bro.
man.
Tobias is Arrested Development is I don't know, my favorite show, like comedy. And Tobias to me is the whole reason, not the whole reason I like the show, but it is the main reason.
The show's called Martin.
I
It
agree.
is.
I agree. You can't take
You
can take-
literally cannot
Yeah.
have the show Martin without Martin.
And to be honest, Tobias isn't even a Bluth, and Arrested Development is about the Bluths. So
very
you could argue that, like, I see what you're
That's
arguing.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I see what you're arguing importance to the show versus my personal
Now,
attachment
hey, I
to
think-
the character.
Can
I
ask-
think you would not even have. There would be no show.
Are you taking the fact of the season 4 and 5, Tobias?
See, that's difficult too. My knowledge of Martin is much smaller because I couldn't name the episodes the same way I can name episodes of Arrested
Well, you
Development.
watched it when you were much younger too, though. You know. What
I mean, yeah, and then like the ones I remember now are also like we watch like randomly.
This is tough because Tobias is a secondary character.
He is.
So I guess George is too. Is he though? Martin is not.
correct.
Tobias. Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
Well, wait.
Oh, he's taking it back. He said I didn't lift my hand up from the piece
Yeah,
as I moved it.
I'm trying to think of what's a better final matchup. I'll be honest right now.
Yeah, that's probably.
Who's gonna fight George the best?
I mean, Funke could be argued to be a similar kind of character.
I just think like what's crazy is like
I know his vote.
I voted against Finke the whole time, except for that one time because I was like,
Still
his
here.
name's neat.
and you
He's
knew he
still
would
here.
end up like you just knew the room.
Yeah, I knew the room. There's a Bluth Bananas fucking pillow right here. You know what I mean? Like, I knew the room. I honestly, the show's whatever to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Costanza.
I don't think anyone stands a chance against
I
Costanza.
agree. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Um,
It's really like leading a lamb to the slaughter.
yeah. Who wants,
Exactly.
who wants to die now?
Yeah,
Who
the
wants to
privilege
die
of-
next week?
Yeah.
It's like when you win like a really hard, like you get to the end and you're like battered and bruised, but the guy like that also you're facing is like
Jeez.
he's healthy. He's
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he has an easy fucking route to the
Yeah,
finals.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, whatever. I
battle
mean,
tested.
to make this, I'm gonna go Tobias, and then we'll just go to the finals. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think
My
George-
finals is gonna be Costanza.
George Costanza versus Tobias Funke.
George
Right? Did I say that
Costanza.
right?
yeah.
I'll take Costanza.
Costanza.
George Costanza is the show. Have you seen that episode where he like gets the job just by like showing up?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's a classic.
Great show.
Classic
he's
episode.
got a lot. He's got a lot of memories in that show. Like a lot
for
of
sure.
iconic scenes.
I think one of the big things I think Costanza beats Funke even on my board
Wow.
because like
Wow.
Cause-
Clean
Costanza,
sweep in the
like-
final.
Wow.
like you said, one represents the actual writer of the show.
Yeah,
And Funke doesn't represent the writer of the show
yeah,
the way that Costanza
True.
is meant to be like extreme version,
yeah. I
but like,
understand.
you know.
For sure. I mean, if you watch like Arrested Development,
Did Costanza suffer a single loss in this tournament?
He wouldn't have, I don't think he would have. When he got past Dennis Reynolds on your board, I was like,
yeah,
oh.
he's-
I thought the only place where I was like
I
Costanza
guess
could have
someone
lost.
voted for. Did one of you guys vote for Dennis?
Phoebe Buffet.
He did.
You voted for Dennis. Okay.
Yeah, Phoebe Buffet. Charlie
Phobe. It's
Kelly.
pronounced Phobe.
Oh, Phoebe Buffet. Charlie Kelly. Dennis Reynolds. And then
So to me,
whoever.
I honestly think this is a deserving winner.
Yeah,
think
I was
so.
going to say situational comedy.
It was tough a couple times.
He is the comedy. He is the situation in
Sure.
this,
Sure.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that everyone listening agrees. Maybe not. Actually, I
Yeah.
hope you don't.
Yeah, who's
If
your
you
favorite?
don't agree, who
hey,
would you
if you
have
got a
put?
situational comedy character,
I
that,
guess we did leave a few out. We left
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory out. We left How I Met Your Mother out. We left like 2.5 Men out.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we did.
A lot of
A
those
lot of
shows.
sitcoms.
Ashton
a lot of
Kutcher
those
comes in
garbage shows.
2.5 Men. What's up?
What's that?
Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah,
He saves the show when what's his name goes
saves the show.
gets mad Coke or whatever. Yeah, no, he actually I was
Yeah,
gonna say
just killed it.
That
put it
show
on
went.
the ground.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't do Parks and Rec. We didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, I was
Parks
gonna
and
say
Rec,
Parks
we-
and Rec's got some good
it's
characters,
a
man.
bracket where we had to do it based on.
Do you watch
know,
Parks and Rec,
time.
Chris?
Yeah, I love.
It's
Parks
also
and
hard
Rec
because
way
there's
more
only
than I
33
like-
people, bro.
Aziz Ansari in Parks and Rec.
Oh,
Right?
absolutely. Tommy Haverford would have gone very far in my my bracket.
You suck.
Me?
You put 3 IT crowd characters in
No.
there.
You guys
no.
also have pens,
Yeah,
keyboards.
we saw the list. I thought it was fine.
I even said,
Yeah.
let's go back to that text message, that group message. It's like, is there anybody on here
It's a great list. It was
that doesn't
great
need to
bracket.
be on here or that you want on here? And you're like, Mike's like, looks good.
I know. I said I put in Scrubs. I put in The Office. I put
Well,
in Friends.
Which are they there?
Yeah, I think it's
No.
important.
I can't think of them
literally
all,
was like-
Chris.
I was like, look
No,
at this
no.
list. And I was like, is there anybody that doesn't be there? You're like, oh, everyone's good, even this Tim Beasley guy.
Like,
That's what I was saying. I would, but I know you guys love British comedy, so I was like, okay, whatever.
well, I wanted it to be hard to actually argue it versus like, okay,
Yeah.
this is just in here to be in here for no reason.
Right.
And I knew like I don't know, you don't really like Parks and Rec. Tommy Haverford would have gone out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
I mean, I put
Well,
it
I
up
would have
there.
helped you out with Aziz Ansari.
Cool.
Like, I thought like anybody from Big
Also,
Bang
Ron
Theory.
Swanson
Yeah.
is like a.
Oh
fucking-
yeah, Big Bang Theory would have.
Yeah, Ron Swanson. I did have him on there. I can't remember who I let off for him, but whatever.
We didn't
Probably
put
one of
anyone
those
from
IT crowd
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers. I had Cheers. I had what's
No
his
way.
face? Sam.
Norm.
Ted Danson.
Norm.
Norm.
My name's Norm.
Name's Norm.
What about the Fonz?
I had
Oh,
Fonz
happy.
and
Arthur
Richard Cunningham
Fonzarelli?
on there.
You had Fonz on there and he didn't get far.
Bro, that shit's old.
I agree. We're not that old.
Like, do you think Fonz is cool?
No.
When was the last time you watched Happy Days?
Hey, have you watched Barry though?
Yeah, is that a sitcom?
Yeah, but Fonz is the
I'm gonna
teacher.
put NoHo Hank. Yeah.
No, oh, bro, if NoHo Hank's on there, I'm in, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
NoHo Hank is a
there's
great
so many that we can
character.
have another one
Yeah,
down the road if
the,
you want. You know?
the sitcoms are just so, like we didn't have the same one for Silicon Valley or like you
Yeah,
said.
actually, I
Curb.
had Guilfoyle on my
Oh, that would have gone pretty far.
preliminaries. Yeah.
But I mean,
Guilfoyle.
there's just so many that, for time's sake, you got to make.
Larry David, like I said, from Curb. You
Yeah.
know, like there's a
Yeah,
lot.
Larry David from Curve would have gone far.
Yeah, well, Larry David is George. It'll be
Yeah.
George Costanza.
Larry
against-
David as
George
Larry David,
Costanza.
That would've
thinking
been an
about
interesting
George
matchup.
Yeah,
Costanza.
they're
that.
the same character.
Yeah.
But
let us
sorry.
know.
Hope you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think even
It's funny
no
because
matter
we
how
hate
many
our own.
people, I feel like no matter how many people we included or excluded, Costanza making it to the final is a hard thing to
probably gonna
argue.
be-
Yeah, I was
no
gonna
matter
say,
what.
yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is who's the other finalist.
Yeah, who the
Who
fuck?
would have been Martin?
Who else is he slaughtered?
Who would have been
Yeah.
Tobias
Yeah.
Funk?
Well, go listen or no, listen. No,
They are listening.
No, go
Let us
listen
know.
again.
Yeah.
how we did.
Listen again.
Yeah, listen again.
Tell us how we did, who we missed. Put it on the gram,
Yeah.
the YouTube,
The tubes,
the
Maybe we'll revisit with different
the
people. next
Twitter?
week.
the Twitters. Yeah,
Facebooks.
sure,
All right,
wherever.
put it on.
Internets,
Interact.
the Spotify.
Oh, the Spotify. Yeah,
That's a good one to shout out.
that's the one.
You know, it'd be interesting if we did eventually, and we can end this. But basically, I was thinking we could do like a bracket for each individual show, and then make a sitcom bracket of the winners of those brackets. So that way, you know, like whoever won the Seinfeld bracket represents Seinfeld
Could be
in
a
a sitcom
series of
bracket.
brackets.
Yes,
That way
that's
you get,
better
like,
to me.
Okay, sure. That
Well, I
way
mean,
you can talk-
that takes a lot of planning and like
Yeah, there's a lot of like you can talk about your character you like.
yeah.
We could do that.
Eventually, one
Eventually.
day.
Yeah.
Chin and sofa out.
Yeah. All right, boys. What do you guys think about the finale?
Let's go.
The sitcom bracket.
Costanza deserved to win, and if you didn't believe so, argue with it in our DMs.
That's right. Send
You
Chris
ain't-
a message, tell him why we're right, and
Yeah.
reaffirm why Mike should watch British comedy.
Yeah, if you have any other things, find us on the podcast.
You just want to talk?
No one gives a
Say,
shit
yeah,
about British
you know.
comedy. Find us on the podcast, and find us on the Instagrams,
On
and
the
find us on the
podcast.
YouTubes,
Find us on the podcast.
the Spotify
Yeah, the
podcast,
Spot-
the
yeah.
Apple podcasts, all the podcasts. And
Yeah.
Yeah, follow us, add us, comment, interact.